welcome back to my channel. My name is Trisha, and in today's video, I'm finally setting up Sunny, my gargoyle gecko, in a Zen Habitats 2x2x2 enclosure. It's going to be so spacious for her, and I'm just so excited to do this. So I'm getting this enclosure from Zen Habitats. Again, it is a PVC enclosure. It comes with a humidity shield. It also comes with a substrate shield, so it's perfect for going bioactive. So it's literally the perfect enclosure if you want something for a crested gecko or a gargoyle gecko. The 2x2x2 is so spacious and perfect, so I highly recommend checking them out if you want to get one for yours. My affiliate link is in my description, so please go ahead and check that out. I do make a small commission if you use that link when you check out at Zen Habitats, so I really do appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about Zen Habitats and the company, I can also help you out as well because I'm one of their customer service representatives, so please go ahead and leave any questions in the comments and I will try and help you out. But yeah, I'm going to get right into it and just show you guys how I'm going to set all of this up. I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you so much for being here today. So I'm about to start building the enclosure. I just have a couple of the things I'm going to need. I'm actually going to be building this one in this room just because I'm not going to be able to fit it through that little passageway because of this 2x2x4. So anything that's like wider than 2 feet won't fit in. So this is the one exception that I'm making, that I'm going to be doing this one in this room. Normally I just do it all in the living room. I'm going to start assembling it, and then halfway through I'm going to start spray foaming and doing the background. So right now I'm just getting all of my parts out and ready to go. Everything is in great shape and I'm super excited to get building this. All right, so I have my cube pretty much half built. All I have to do after this is going to be the top frame and putting the door on, but I'm going to leave everything open as it is so that way I can lay it down and start foaming all of the sides and putting the cork bark where I want it to be, along with any other things that I want to be like climbing features. So one other thing I want to point out, so I brought this up a million times, but as you can see, there's a hole in the back of the enclosure, and it comes with 2 different wire grommet options. So this is one that you can use if you want to feed wires through. I don't need to do that, and I'm worried a gecko would crawl through this, so I just really don't need this one. So I'm going to be using the solid plug option. So if you have a snake, always use this option, and it's super easy. All you do is just literally plug it in. I'm very good at doing things with one hand, as you can see, so it just fits right in there. So now I'm just going to tip this over and figure out which side I want to start spray foaming first. So I've decided to do the back first. So right now what I have is a piece of jungle wood that I have just taped in place to where I want it to be. That way it can hold and stay stable while I'm spray foaming it. And then I have this little plant dish that I'm going to put, I think, a pothos in. I'm still deciding. I think a pothos will be good though. So that is what's going to go in there. So I just have to cover everything. I believe it's going to take 2 cans for each square, but we're going to see. So I'm just going to start spray foaming now. One other tip, if you're going to be doing this with the Zen Habitat, there's still going to be another layer of the frame that's going to come down about 1 inch. So I want to leave some space all on the edge here for 1 inch, just for that to still be able to fit into place. So I'm going to start spray foaming around here. It will expand and I can carve it out as needed, but it's just important to be mindful of that. Alright guys, so it has been a few days since I upgraded Sunny, so it is time to just show everything and go over everything that I did. First of all, again, it is a 2x2x2 PVC enclosure from Zen Habitats, and there is a perfect fitting cabinet below that's also a 2x2x2, also from Zen Habitats. So I keep like my feeders and just random other reptile stuff in there for more storage. So it's really nice. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Also, this is from Cloud Forest Design on Instagram if you guys want to get your label, because you guys are always asking about that. So this is how you open the door, very simple. And this is the enclosure, and Sunny is right on top right now. She's actually been out way more often since I put her in this enclosure. A lot of the time she likes to go in this little cork hide. And she's really funny because she blends in so well when she fires up. So the first time I put her in here, she actually hid in that pothos back there, and all I saw was a foot sticking out, and it took me forever. I just felt like the enclosure was empty. It's so hard to find her sometimes. But today she's just completely out in the open. So I'm using the Josh's Frogs bio bedding substrate, and then I put some moss, pillow moss on top. I just like it because it adds more texture. I like how it looks, and I don't want it to just be full on substrate because I do get nervous about impactions. It's not really something that you have to worry about if you have a healthy animal, but just to be safe, I like to just add some extra texture and padding on top. So then she has a feeding dish over here. This is a magnetic one, but I use the spray foam to keep it into place. I'm still using the magnets. It's kind of hard to see in between here, but those are the magnets. Even if I take the magnets off, it's still just going to be stuck in place because of the spray foam. So yeah, that is her little feeding station. She has another little piece of cork to climb on back there. She has this really cool piece of jungle wood that's like going through the enclosure for her to climb on. We have a live pothos in the back. I forget the name of this, and she already pooped on it, which is fantastic. I think it's Dracaena, and then we have bird's nest fern, I think is what it's called back there. I got that one from Home Depot. This one came from Josh's Frogs, and then that one came from Josh's Frogs as well. Then I have like various plastic fake plants that I shoved into the spray foam around the enclosure. All of those came from Michael's. Yeah, all of them came from Michael's. So for the background, I use the dry lock to paint on it, and then I just use silicone, and I put like dirt and substrate on top of the silicone so that way it would stick into place and add some more texture. I also have random patches of moss throughout the enclosure just to retain a little bit more humidity. So yeah, and then she has another piece of cork over here to climb on. Then she has this one. This one has a little tunnel that goes out of it. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I think it actually comes, yeah. So there's a hole right here. So if she goes in this end, she can actually climb out through the bottom. And then she has this other large piece of cork that goes straight across. So I kind of want to add more vertical climbing things. So I may get like another long piece of cork bark and just put it vertically. But other than that, it turned out really great. She is thriving in here. The humidity is perfect. I just absolutely love this, and now I just want to upgrade all of those others into 2x2x2s because this is just so spacious and it looks so nice and it's so accessible with that swinging door. So I'm very happy with it, and so is Sunny. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some footage of me putting her in here for the first time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.